Hello everyone, how's it going? Today we are going to be looking at some distributions of the Linux operating system. In case any of you are unaware, Linux is a freeware operating system that receives its updates and modifications from its community of users. How cool is that? There are many revisions of Linux available for download, better known as distributions. I have selected two that I'll be presenting today for comparing and contrasting. The two we are taking a look at today will be Manjaro and Chaos. Here you can see their respective logos as well. Here is Manjaro. As you can see here on the right, I have a screenshot of its desktop environment. Notice how similar it is with the Windows 10 desktop. Manjaro is based on Arch, which is another distribution of Linux. You will notice that many distributions will model after one another and may even be created using another distribution. Some do have independent developments, but we'll get into that here shortly. Manjaro also features automatic hardware detection, which that could be very helpful for someone building a high-end gaming computer and they need to install some dedicated video cards. Manjaro also supports GNOME, Cinnamon, and KDE Plasma within the workspace. Here we have Chaos, and as you can see here on the right, I have a screenshot of its desktop environment. It looks quite different from the Windows 10 workspace we are used to, isn't it? It is based on BSD and Solaris. Those are, once again, another distribution of Linux. Chaos features Calligra Office Suite, which is an alternative to the Microsoft Office. So you could use the programs included with Calligra to create charts, spreadsheets, slideshows, or any other business documents or graphical needs. Chaos also supports KDE Plasma and Qt Toolkit within its workspace. Here we can look at some of the similarities between Manjaro and Chaos. Both of them have a rolling release development, which means they will automatically receive and install updates as they are released, which is a very useful feature. They are both derived from the Linux operating system. Finally, they are both free to use, which is arguably the most important aspect of Linux and its distributions. Some key differences between the two. Manjaro supports both 32-bit and 64-bit computer architectures, whereas Chaos only supports 64-bit. This shouldn't be an issue for most users since 64-bit has been standard since 2006, but some 32-bit systems are in use. Manjaro was developed using Arch, whereas Chaos is its own independent development. Manjaro is aimed towards new users and is geared towards a very wide audience. Chaos, on the other hand, is more aimed towards experienced users and is geared towards business professionals instead of the average consumer. That doesn't go without saying that anyone can get Chaos if they please to do so. Finally, Manjaro doesn't really have much for hardware requirements. As previously stated, it can even run on old 32-bit computer systems, which we all remember the x86 system. Chaos, though, does require a 64-bit computer, and it is recommended that you have some higher-end hardware. That concludes my presentation over some distributions of Linux. I provided some links to their webpage, and I will include them in the description of this video as well. I hope you all learned something new, and I encourage you all to learn some more about the Linux operating system. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.